Hey, and welcome with a new reading video, tarot cards, and all the good stuff. Yeah, welcome. I'm doing a reading again, and I don't know what it's gonna be about again, so we'll see. And you clicked on the video with like an intention, or it showed you like a topic, probably, and so you know already, but I don't in this time of the reading. Um, if you like my videos, please leave a like or a comment or something because I would love that to see like some feedback. Also, if you think like if you have something that I could change or that you want to see as like a topic or a reading question, would love that, some input. And next to that, yeah, let's start and let's just make something out of this and see what comes out because I am very curious what it will be today. I will just pick a few cards. We'll see how many will come out, and we'll use that as like the setting for the groups. If you don't know how it works, you just choose 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many piles there are gonna be. With your intuition, follow your gut instinct, the number that suits you best, maybe the timestamp that's like resonated with you the most, which gives you the best feeling. Or if you think about a certain situation, get it in mind, and then ask the question, and then close your eyes and ask which group it's gonna be. And the one that most that stands out to you the most is probably gonna be the right one. And at any time in the reading you can just see if it's resonating or not, and if it's totally not resonating, just choose another pile or another reading. It is not that like it's not that deep. Just yeah, if you don't like the way your life is going as well, you just change because you just change direction because you are the steerer of your own ship. So you have the power to connect or detach from any message that comes up. Just a reminder so you can stay with your own energy. Okay, so 2 groups came out already. Let's just get another one. I hope you were all having a good day, by the way. And yeah, I have 3 groups. The first one is embracing with a bird. Then we have the courage cards, which is number 2. It's the sea. And then we have group number 3, it's the light, and it's a bird. I'll hold them up like this so you can choose which card suits you at this moment in time the best, and just click on the timestamp down below. In the description you can find like the timestamp, so you can click on it so you will find me in the right time in this video to give you the information you need, I guess. So yeah, let's start. If you're group number 1, stay tuned, and if you're not, just click on one of the other groups in the description, and I will see you there. Okay, group number 1, I will start with your reading, embracing. You have this card. Let's see what comes out for you today in this reading. I feel like I'm gonna do an animal card at the first thing with you. Okay. So I'm having a feeling that this is gonna be about 2 people in this regard, in this situation. And for the first person, I have the deer, which is this card. And it's very sensitive, and I will get the book with it because I feel like I need to say something so specific about it. Let's find you. Oh, this one I need as well. Kind of like sucks because normally I just find them pretty easily, but I can't find this one that easily, and that says something about it. We'll just keep that in mind. Yeah, there she is. Also, if I say she, he, or it, you can also flip the genders, or it's just a pronoun that I use, but don't get like too, yeah, too settled on that one. Okay, so the deer, it's loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. So it could be a relationship with a mother, but next to that, it's an intrusive, graceful animal. And when it's in balance, it's receptive, compassionate, and nurturing, which is like the feminine energy of the Empress as well. When out of balance, it's concerned and protective. So there's some, I feel like obsessive could be next to this as well, like a little bit too invested in what is happening with the other person. To bring it into balance is nurture and children. So, yeah, okay. Finding this one was pretty hard. So, what is that about? I will find it out. The next person is gonna be the nightingale, or the nightingale. Already found that. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. When in balance, sing, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. To bring into balance is music. So we have two people here. There's a motherly, nurturing side, an intuitive person, nurturing, but also I feel like this is kind of out of balance. So there's like a obsessive kind of thing, protective, someone that's overprotective maybe. And then we have the nightingale, which is the other person. See whichever person will resonate with you, or it's about two other people. But the nightingale is more about like speech, communication, speaking your mind, and also sing your own voice, sing your own tune. So if anybody has something to say about you, you just speak your mind, speak your truth, and maybe it's to the deer, like speaking your truth to the deer, like. And embracing this card is really about something that's underneath the surface. It's like changing and embracing like the silence that comes with that. So it's almost like there's changing something underneath the water. And when I'm thinking about the deer, it's very intuitive. So it almost feels like something is changing, but it doesn't know what yet. And the nightingale has to say something to the other one. So I will get some more cards because I need some more information about that. So the deer, what do we have for the deer in this situation? Group number 1. Okay, so it's the death card. The deer feels something like a death coming, so an ending of a cycle, some major change or transformation. And then we have justice, so it's also justice that this changes. Yeah. Okay, so and then we have the Ace of Cups, which is also very emotional. So when the deer person thinks about this type of ending, I don't know what they're having in mind. Maybe some type of change in how they can protect or are able to create a safe space for the children, or to embrace their nurturing side. I guess that's it. So there's an ending coming in that way. And the deer feels this. It's embracing underneath the water, and there's an ending of an old cycle, an old situation, and the scales of the weight of the scales with the weight are like shifting. Yeah, nightingale. The nightingale is waiting on some change, which they have to choose blindly if something is worth their time or not, because we get the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, which is waiting on something to grow. Yeah, it could be about, we have this, it's really a cross, like it's crossed. It's like I need to make a decision, but I don't know what side to go to. And maybe the nightingale could go to the deer for some intuitive information about this. But it really depends on the situation, because I also feel some heavy weight of emotion coming from the side of the deer. It's like a cup that is overflowing, and It's also like the deer tries to be very strong, like a metal, but it's kind of like a hard situation, I guess, for the deer. So there's something coming up, like a bird leaving the nest, like a nightingale leaving the nest and singing their own song and making a choice and going upon their own journey. And the deer is like, oh no, but then I can't nurture you anymore. And my nurturing side, where's that all gonna go to? Yeah. So that type of situation could also be in a relationship, which is kind of more, if it's in a relationship kind of setting, it would be that there's the woman, the nurturing feminine side, whichever person this is, the deer that is feeling some type of ending coming, and the nightingale is going to speak their truth and make an ending to some type of cycle that they're in together. Could also be an ending of the relationship, and we see like waiting on the change from the nightingale's perspective, like trying to change things, but it has to wait on the things to grow that they want to invest time, money, energy, and they want to grow some other things as well, but they're still waiting on that. Then we have the Six of Rods, which is like a festive energy, like the enthusiastic, celebratory, say that kind of weird, celebratory, something like that. And I see here like this person waiting for their victory almost, also in the sense of a group. So a group of people leading some kind of thing, maybe for it, maybe it's work related actually for the nightingale, where that it's like something they have invested a lot of time and money in, and they want to take a leadership role in this and make their own company, something like that. And then we get Judgment, because the nightingale is not speaking up about this yet because they're afraid of the justice, because they are still blindfolded for the choice that they are in. And it's kind of like a crucial moment where a lot of judgments from the deer's perspective could lead to not fulfilling the wish, because there's some type of like evil eye involved. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's why I guess the nightingale is trying to know exactly when it's the right time to communicate this to the deer. Forgiveness. There's also some situation where there might have been some struggles between the two, and that the nightingale is gonna resolve some things with the deer, which feels like something has ended very abruptly or painfully. And they want their justice. The deer wants their justice. They want to know about this. Yeah, they want the nightingale to take leadership. And they do. They do. And they ask for forgiveness. But they also know that they have to go to another dimension almost. Yeah, taking risk and relaxation. So the nightingale tries to feel like the relaxation inside of the risk and the big changes that are coming up. This could be like money, career related, relationship related, but also like about some kind of type of moving houses, or for a vacation, or for work, that kind of things that is coming up. Yeah, change in the wind. Something abruptly changing. Also, yeah, some opportunity. And for some people in love as well. But I don't see that for everyone. Okay, group number 1. This was like the short reading for you to tune into what was going on into your situation. I hope it resonated. If it doesn't, don't be worried. You can also choose other groups or a completely other reader or video. Don't worry about it. The most important thing always is to follow your own intuition. I'm just a tool for you, or this video is a tool for you. So I love you guys. Leave a comment or a like down below if you want to. Please, it will be very nice. And else, I will see you maybe the next time, next day. Have a blessed day and week ahead of you. Okay, I will go to group number 2. And we'll grab all these cards Just move it out of the way. Okay, so group number 2, welcome. You chose the courage cards. So let's see what's going on with your person, with this person in question. I will get some animal cards and then we'll see what message will come out for you today, group number 2. I hope you're having a wonderful week already. Ooh. Okay, so I see this being kind of compatible in a way, but we'll see what comes out next. So we have for one person, we have the swan, which is like reminding me almost instantly that there could be some mirroring going on in this connection. So what you might be thinking about yourself or about the situation could also be that the other person is doing or thinking or feeling the exact same thing. And we love that because it makes everything so uncomplicated. It still is complicated like that. I don't get it because sometimes when there's a lot of mirroring, you're like, oh, this is gonna be more easy because you will know what's going on the other side, but it's not. Yeah, so it's hard still. Okay, so the next person is the zebra, which is very creative, and there's something more about the zebra. I will find it. Oh, I have it like instantly. Worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. Like as in real fashion. I feel like both of them could maybe be like into like the exterior, like how you look, maybe fashion, or focused on getting some material things, or like a good job to get the things they like and love. I think something like that's coming up. Eccentric and visionary is also something that's with the zebra. Visionary, yeah, I see that as well because we have like the third eye is here with like the triangle. So there's some serious creative new vision about things with the zebra, and the swan is very graceful and pretty and is also, you know, there's with the swan always this story like the ugly duckling, like the ugly duckling story. Like you grow up in between all these ducks and you feel like you're a really ugly duck, but then apparently you're a swan when you grow up and see other people that look like you, and you're like, oh, that's why I became like, why I was like a gray kid, because the swans are kind of like gray when they're young, and yeah, a little bit different and bigger than ducks or ducklings. So maybe you have felt out of place, or this person has felt very out of place when they were younger, and now they have grown up and like aged like fine wine. That's like the swan, in my perspective with it. So, okay, we're gonna dissect all these things and see why the courage card is here. Why is their courage needed, or what is going on? Okay, so the swan side. What is the situation about with this person? Ooh. 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. Ooh, I really like downloading this into the energy is like strange. Maybe you're new to these readings. If you are, welcome. I really appreciate you. I've never felt like this type of energy. It's so fun to have something to read like this. But okay, so we start with the 5 of Cups, so I will tell you about that. The 5 of Cups is a card of like sadness about the things that we've lost, but not realizing exactly what we still have going on. And that's why we get caught up in the negative of the things. So the swan person could be looking a lot into the mirror of the situation, like in between the swan and the zebra, there's some situation, but the swan is really looking into the mirror in this. It's like their shadow is almost like reflecting to them, and it seems like their shadow that they have is in the zebra. So they think the zebra is doing that, and that's something they don't like because it's their shadow. If we, I have to explain like shadow work maybe. If you see someone doing something very annoying, and you're like, why am I so irritated about this? It could be something to do with your shadow. Sometimes when we see someone do something that we wouldn't like us doing or we did in the past and try to change that specific thing about ourselves, it's part of our shadow. Shadow is something that we, I guess, not appreciate about ourselves. So we all have a light side and a darker side, and the darker side could be considered negative or things that we want to push under the rug. And if it comes up and someone acts in this exact way that you're trying to not see of yourself or push down because you don't like that side or stop yourself from acting in that way, you see someone else doing that, that's freaking annoying. Like, it's really annoying. And yeah, I get like this energy, like a sigh, like that's what I get from this person. It's kind of like annoying for the swan what is happening, and they're kind of tired that they're losing all these things, like the Five of Cups, and I feel like they see the zebra as the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is someone that has is very stable, grounded, is nurturing, as in money wise. They have the room to take care of people. How do you say that? To finance things, I guess. It's a very masculine energy, very. I'm also downloading something about this person maybe trying to get you back with gifts, or the zebra is trying to get the swan's attention with possessions or presents, that kind of things. And then we have the Six of Cups, so it's also like the swan thinking about all the things they lost when they lost the King of Pentacles, and all the good times they had, and maybe flowers they got from them, or like romantic gestures, and they are kind of like sad about this. And it could be that they're still in this relationship or anything, or connection with each other, but they're not getting that much anymore, and they are unable to focus on the things that they still got from the situation. And this makes the swan person very sad, mixed in with unresolved shadow parts of themselves that they're seeing in the zebra. Is like kind of a disappointing situation for the swan, but that doesn't mean that that is the reality of the situation, but that's their view on it. Then we have the zebra. Okay, so the zebra is they kind of can see through a part of this situation, but not everything. But they're kind of like sad about this whole situation because we have the Nine of Swords. So something happened between you guys, or and they're trying to. They're like, there's a lot of coins in their side, and we see like this person trying to balance everything that's going on. Like the ship is sinking, guys. That's what I'm hearing. Like, oh no, the ship is sinking, and we try to take all the riches to some type of destination, or taking the company to a destination, but the road is rocky and there is wind and rain and there's complete chaos, and it's trying to balance all these things. Like also maybe balance the money, because I also get Six of Pentacles. It's also trying to balance the way that they go around with money, like because this is a very creative person. They're trying to work on how they invest their money, how they give it to the people, and or like to what they want to give it to. And we also get the Page of Pentacles, which in this case, if we have this one on the other side, it feels like these are the two people talking to each other. And the zebra person, they also want to invest in this in the swan person. but they feel like now there's like a rocky time. They're not able to give the swan exactly what they have given them before. And it doesn't mean that they don't love them like that anymore, but it's like they have to go on a budget. That's what I'm hearing. Like they have to go on a budget, and they also feel very bad about this. But with this kind of love language about like exchanging gifts and nurturing each other with money and yeah, food, because with money you can buy everything. Like you can buy food, and almost you can buy time to take care of each other. And there's like a lack of nurturing to the swan. And this like more the side of the zebra, which is having to balance these things out money wise and see where they're investing their money. It's like something strategic, so they know they have to do this because they don't know what's coming. But with the courage, I also think about this card every time, and it's like there's a map in the background of this. So it's like water, and also like some travel. So maybe they have to really travel somewhere, and they have to. There is some courage needed in this situation by the swan, maybe to say what they want to say to the zebra, and showing them what is kind of like annoying them or why they're sad about this situation. So the zebra also gets room to talk about it, but also from the zebra side, there needs to be some courage to make some steps to balance out all these things, because it's really rocky what they're doing right now. There's a rocky side to their story which the swan person maybe is not seeing. And the zebra is trying to take care of the swan, but they also have to share their things with other purposes almost. They have to invest their money in the right places. Yeah, they're trying to manifest some like really big things, like maybe a company or something where they can make more money out of. Yeah, courage, power. I feel like there's a lot of power and courage in this zebra. So if you're the swan and you're missing like these types of things from the zebra, try to. It depends on which situation, of course. If they like put their money into things that they should not have, or it's kind of like irresponsible what they're doing, then you could like find some things about that, of course, as the swan person. But it's also, yeah, if they, I'm hearing like, if you are the swan person and you're thinking about the zebra and you're kind of like fed up with them and sad that they're not giving you everything that you got before, try to set the intent. Yeah, if they have a good intention, that's your key, because this zebra person will have this rockier road in their lives because they have like this type of life, but they also have a very creative and intuitive almost way of life. Sometimes they may see things more black and white than other people. I feel like maybe like for some people, like there's some poker games, like that kind of stuff. Maybe they invest sometimes like that. That's not that trustworthy, but yeah, it's like they're literally telling, like for the swan person, it's kind of like an illusion. It's like this cloud that is hanging around, but there's actually a lot of sunshine and everything is going well in the grand scheme of things. So if you zoom out on this specific moment that maybe last week didn't go so well, in the grand scheme of things, this person is gonna be able to and is already exactly what you probably want. There's some type of courage about. I feel like if you're the swan and the zebra needs feminine intuition, yeah, feminine energy. Like this is the feminine energy card. So if you're the feminine side of this, they need you, and don't let them tell you that they don't need you, because men actually do need women as well. And as women, we also need men, if we like it or not. This world is with them together, and the things in between. So, yeah. They need this nurturing side as well. Love, yeah, they need love. I think if there would be more love in between these people, like physical intimacy, maybe, or smaller ways of showing each other how they are important to one another. Maybe send them a letter in the morning, or depends on which side you're on, like which person. Because if you're the zebra, it's like in the grand scheme of things, everything is going well, but you need to just find out how you have to invest the money and the resources you have into the right places, so everything goes well in the moments that things can get rocky, and things will be stable afterwards. So it's a very earthy energy, and I'm not really that familiar with it. So if you're new to the channel, I think there's a lot of new people in this group. If you're new to this channel, I hope you liked the video. I hope you got some like information out of it that you can actually use. Leave a like or a comment if you want to, and subscribe to my channel if you want to. And yeah, I hope you have a blessed day, and everything will be well in this situation. Just need to wait it out a little bit and show each other the love that you actually have. Yeah. I feel like in this situation, I feel so grounded. Like, yeah, everything's gonna be fine. It's like rocky, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, it will. Trust it. So that was it. Group number 2. Love you guys, and I will go through to the last group. Have a nice day. Okay, so group number 3. Welcome. You chose the light, so you chose this card with this bird, and it feels good. It feels good. So what is going on in this connection or situation with this person? What is going on between you and this person? I'm getting like a side eye from this bird. Okay, so we have a phoenix and we have a bee. Yeah, okay. So the phoenix is all about, I will tell you, like, I have 2 cards for the 2 people that are probably involved in this situation, the 2 main energies. First we have like the phoenix, which is an energy of rising from the ashes, something that burned down or something that didn't work, and then growing out of that, and rising up. I will get some more information out of this book. Some things we may need. I'm hearing like that sound. Somewhere over the rainbow, there's a land that I've heard of once. Yeah, so it's also manifesting new life. Freedom from suffering, past karma, reincarnation. So the phoenix person has been through old karma, old things they needed to do in this lifetime probably, or go through right now, some karmatic things, and some baggage has been resolved. The stuckness is gone, and they reawaken, and it's like the first chakra. Yeah, like it's some eye-opening stuff for the phoenix. Okay, and we have the bee. I'm like diving too deep into this energy a little bit, so I'm going to go to the bee. Don't worry, be happy. I don't know if that's part of the reading, but I always think of that when I think of bees. I'm getting kind of like, this group is kind of like giggly or something, I guess. There may be some like kind of age gap in between these people, like some may be younger than the other one, and there's like a lot of playfulness and fun involved. That's what I feel like. Like, why can't I find the bee? They're like going on to another flower any minute, so I don't know where they're at right now. No, it's another one. It's kind of annoying. Oh, yeah, I got it. Um, Earnest, I don't know what that word means, but maybe you do. Hardworking, democratic, content, active, and vibrant. And if it's out of balance, it's overworked and annoyed. And I feel the annoyance a little bit as well. Like it's like this sound all the time, like bzzz, you know. And when you hear that all the time, it's like kind of peaceful in the beginning. But if you hear it too much and it's like overwhelming and overworked, then it gets really annoying. And there's all these bees going around. Like yeah, it's like too much, and then you're like irritated. And I feel like maybe the phoenix. No, I'm not gonna talk about that yet. We'll just see what comes out with the cards. I will shuffle some new cards and we'll see what the Phoenix side of the story will tell us and the B side. So if you will resonate with one of the two, you can also switch them. I will just talk about them as the Phoenix person and the B person, and you can see if you feel resonated with any of them. So Phoenix person, what is going on in this situation? It's like a lot of enjoyment, creativity, happiness. Yeah, it's a lot of happiness and the oracle. So it's very watery. The phoenix rises from the ashes and it ends up in water. And it's like this very peaceful place they've gotten at, like this phoenix person. Maybe it's like a love relation because we also get like joy. It's like joy energy, like this card. And those. It's like everything is like channeling through them. It's like a cleansing of all the old karma and all the rusted things that have been in their energy. Oh, I can show that. The oracle. So it's like they feel like they've met something. Ooh, the bee. Bee is doing some alchemy. Trust and passion. Wow. How cute. I think this is very nice together. I really feel like, yeah, balance is like the card that comes in between. Like there's this perfect balance between these two people. I feel like, I don't know if you met this person already even, because it could be that the bee is waiting still on you, or you are manifesting this phoenix, that it could be the same. But there is some mental clarity, some room for yeah, passion, and like this is kind of like manifesting something, doing the light work on it, and just with like a free mind, they are manifesting this in time because they have like the patience for it, and in between time they have like this big passion that they want to share, but they won't share it just with anyone. That's what I'm hearing. The flower, yeah. And I feel like on the Phoenix side, I feel the Phoenix is a little bit older than the bee person, but the bee person is really strong because they are able to manifest this Phoenix with like this really clear mind. Because with like manifesting things, if you're not that familiar with it, you can get stuck like in the imagination part, and it's good to manifest with an imagination, but not with like too much imagine. What is my hair doing? Get this like stuff. No, it's okay. It's okay. What was I saying? Age gap. I don't know anymore. I probably was supposed to not talk about that, but Yeah, I feel like this is a very compassionate union and very balanced, and the bee is able to wait. I don't feel like the bee is like overworked, but it could get overworked in their own situation. And I feel like this bee is sending out the signal, and they are trusting that the universe will send them the phoenix whenever it's the right time. And I feel like the phoenix has a complete room for evolve involvement that they needed to do right now. There's some joy, creativeness, and the oracle. They probably get some guidance from somebody or from themselves, and this is like creating some really good energies. I'm hearing like they're made for each other. And if you don't know each other yet, this is gonna come pretty steadily. It's gonna come either way. I don't know exactly when. The world, yeah, I feel like this is meant to cross your path, or I feel like the exactly like the phoenix is leaving some old situation behind that was not good for them, and they're leaving this place with a boat and all their old stuff, and then they're throwing out every old baggage that they had so they can be renewed and be put into a good energy that they want to, and be brought to the bee, or the bee brought to them. It's gonna happen. It will happen. And it's gonna be a delight. It's gonna feel like freedom, like balance, and feeling like you're exactly at the right time, at the right moment when you meet, maybe, or when you've met with each other. You have like this weird synchronicities. It's like real. This is like soulmate energy. It's not twin flame, it's soulmate. And it's healthy and good. That's how it feels, at least. I don't know what will change before you maybe meet each other, or what will change after, because I don't have an influence on that. Yeah, a magician. Yeah, it's gonna be manifested either way. It's gonna come. So, or it's there already, and if it's there already, you know that you can manifest like this, or the other person knows that, and it's pretty nice to know that. You're able to do that, and have the clarity of mind to achieve that, even. And you found your soulmate. Yeah, I think your soulmate is waiting on you, or is already in like your energy field. So yeah, I can imagine it brings delight and freedom, and maybe this is gonna be happening in spring, because I see like these flowers opening. It's like a side eye. Maybe you will walk by them, and it's like, hmm, that person is interesting. I thought I'd known them. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Group number 3. I hope you will find them, or you found them already. And next to that, yeah, have a blessed day and week. And I love you guys. Leave a like and a comment if you want to. Bye.